Good evening. Thank you for joining us. First tonight, Louisiana environmental activists heading to D.C. to share concerns about the wavering impact of pollution with United Nations members and the State Department. That happens tomorrow. This is part of an ongoing battle to protect lower income communities. News 2's Gabby Davis spoke with the founders of Inclusive Louisiana and the Descendants Project.
Sylvia, advocates say that they only have 1 minute to speak about the issues they've been trying to fight against for years. The founders of Inclusive Louisiana have devoted their lives to battling against chemical plants and their impacts on Black communities along the Mississippi. Wednesday, they have a chance to address all the issues they feel need to be heard. They tell me they plan to focus on what they think is most important: adding buffer zones and 24-hour monitors in highly polluted areas.
If we have a 24-hour monitoring system in place, we can know in real time what is in the air, what is causing us to be sick as we are.
Joy Banner, co-founder of the Descendants Project, plans to speak with members of the State Department.
I will be there specifically advocating for the need to protect our historic Black communities.
Last month, Judge David Kane in Lake Charles ruled that the Environmental Protection Agency could not use the Civil Rights Act to fight environmental justice.
The air goes everywhere, but the discrimination is that it is in predominantly low-income Black and indigenous communities.
The Civil Rights Title VI is a law that if there's disparate impacts, then you have to fix it, right? Whether it's intentional discrimination or not, the impact is an impact.
Toronto-based Woodland Biofuels is planning a $1.3 billion natural gas plant and green hydrogen facility at the Port of South Louisiana, which could establish one of the largest renewable biofuel production facilities in the world. But the environmental activists are not in favor of any new industrial plant being created in the state.
There's no acknowledgement that we are there as an existing community, that we've been there for generations. It's like we're just placeholders until a better industry comes along.
Banner says she will continue to use her voice to get environmental justice in hopes that others do the same.
If you don't stand up and if you don't let them know that you are watching everything that they do and that you will fight back to protect your community, then they will continue to railroad you.
Inclusive Louisiana has a hearing on October 7th against St. James Parish. They plan to refile a moratorium against all new sites and expansion of industrial facilities. In the newsroom, Gabby Davis, WBRZ News 2.